It's been hotter than out here. And it has me sweating everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. And at this time of year during the late summer, everything's either burn out or burn up. Our animals have been burning up. Our crops have been burning up. And I've been burning up too. Check out that farmer's tan. That dude's definitely done. Yep, well done. You like it hot, don't you?
Not really.
Summertime's not your favorite time either?
Not my favorite. I love the fall and I love the spring.
Me too. I would definitely say those are my favorite. This is not my favorite. I don't like to be too hot and I don't like to be too cold. So it's cool is fine.
We're
Warm's
balanced.
fine.
You know, not one ditch or the other.
Yep.
We're balanced.
Cold is not fun. And hot is not fun. Whew, I'm sweating and we haven't even done anything yet. And even though it's late summer, gotta be thinking about fall, thinking about the fall garden. I'm thinking about fall more ways than one right now, but we need to be getting seeds in the ground to have a fall garden that's productive. All right, let's get some seeds in the ground here. Okay, master seeder. She's better at seeding than me. Actually, I find that ladies tend to be better at seeding in general. Just the way it is. But could you set up the seeder on the left side of the line and we'll do 3 rows of beets.
Okay, I can do it.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Seeders like this Jang seeder make most seeding so much faster. So beets here, we'll move our line and have a different crop here. And then here we'll do, hold on a minute, arugula. However, I don't use the seeder for the arugula. And arugula is one of those ones you can plant it dense. Really generous with sowing the seeds here. I like the word generous better than liberal. Seeder is more efficient. It puts the seed in and covers it at the same time. However, for some of the smaller seeds like arugula, I like to do it by hand. There we go. Ooh, it was overcast, but now that sun's popping out and it's getting even hotter. Are you all hot and sweaty yet?
Oh, I'm hot and sweaty.
You get sweaty all over like me?
Yes, all over. Yeah,
all over.
All over.
At this time of year, usually like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., we gotta practically go inside and call it a day because it's just so hot. You feel like you're gonna die. And right now there's actually heat advisory where it's like heat stroke warning. Make sure you're indoors, drinking your water.
Yeah.
So
the humidity is really what gets it.
yeah, it sure does. It's just like I'm just like pouring sweat. Well, anyways, we can't head in yet. We gotta harvest some peppers just because we're getting ready for the fall garden. That doesn't mean there's not things to harvest right now. I think one of the most difficult yet the most challenging thing at this time of year is dealing with the weeds. With it being so hot, the weeds just thrive on the heat and they just grow, and trying to stay on top of them is challenging. And when they get to be like this, you want to try to avoid getting them where they have the seeds on there like that. But it is what it is. But they got to get out of there.
Yeah, and they smother out your plants and they cause moisture to keep trapped in there, and then your fruit starts to mold and then you don't get a good harvest.
But garden plants like basil and peppers like the heat.
The wind blew this one over, but it still has a ton of peppers on it.
Sure does. Supposed to be ready next week.
Yep.
So do you have a favorite pepper? You like hot peppers? You like them hot? She tends to like hot stuff. She does.
I do like spicy food. I really do. I really love cayenne, and this year, I don't know, I think was what I was supposed to learn about in the medicinal world was peppers and their value in your home, and I'm so glad we grew them this year.
And this year we're only growing 2 varieties of peppers.
Yep, one hot and one sweet.
That's right, that's right. And you like the hot ones? I like the sweet ones.
I like the sweet ones too.
I still remember we were out with a bunch of friends and we were eating wings.
Yummy.
And they had the hottest level wings, and they were like, it was a challenge to see who was gonna eat the wings. And guess who was the one that ate the wings? Right here.
It's me.
And one of the guys that was challenging her, he ate the wings, but then immediately after he had to go run to the bathroom because the hotness was too hot for him.
Yeah.
I actually tried the wings and they were hot, but I could deal with them. It didn't send me running to the bathroom.
I like stuff spicy, but I don't like it hot just for the sake of being hot. I like there to be lots of flavor there too. So I'm really liking cayenne.
Yeah, I agree with that because I like things like curry, just like that has flavor, and heat is just good.
And Jamaican food, you know, it's hot and spicy, but there's lots of flavor.
It's hot out here and we're talking about hot, and it's just let's finish getting these peppers harvested and let's get out of this heat.
Most people only use 1 or 2 cayenne peppers whenever they're cooking a dish.
But when it's time to harvest the peppers, you usually have more than 1 or 2 that are ready at a time. So what do you do with the rest of them?
The thing you can do with them is you can ferment them, and I add them into other ferments like the zucca relish that I did, but you can ferment them with stuff Or you can ferment them by themselves and make your own fermented hot sauce.
And I really like when you put the cayenne peppers, fermented them with some zuccas, and it was like this zucca salsa, and it was just had that little bit of kick with a little bit of spice, and man, it was just yummy.
It was good.
All right.
There you go.
Let's see what it tastes like. It is good.
Another thing that people do with them is can them, and I really don't like to can them because you do lose some of your nutritive value with doing that way through the high heat.
And I've read that canning destroys water-soluble vitamins B and C, but things like proteins and fats and carbs, those still stay in there, but you do lose some of those other vitamins that you do want too.
But one thing I really do like made out of peppers that's canned is cowboy candy.
That is good.
That's really good.
It is good. But you can also dehydrate them, right?
Yeah, I just dehydrated a bunch the other week. There was a bunch on the plants, so I picked them. I did move our dehydrator outside though, because I didn't want to pepper spray us inside with the fan running, and you know, I don't think the baby would have liked that either.
No. Now you can also dehydrate without a dehydrator, just outside in areas that have low humidity, which we don't have. We got a lot of humidity here with the heat, and it just makes that moisture stay in there. And we tried it before. It hasn't worked out really well. No.
But you can also use your oven on a really low heat. That's an option for you too.
But it does tie up your oven if you want to use it to cook other items on during that time.
Very true.
So overall, using a dehydrator can be much more efficient and easier to get the job done.
Yes. And you can freeze them too. But I'm not a big fan of frozen peppers, especially bell peppers, because sometimes whenever they're in the freezer, everything else in the freezer tastes like peppers by the time you take them out and use them.
It would be good if you want it, but if you don't want it, it can be not so good.
I've had sourdough bread that tasted like bell peppers when I was a kid, and it's still like ingrained in my brain, and I just don't like that flavor.
No, that doesn't sound good to me either.
We're going to add some of these sweeter peppers that we've grown to our hot sauce, just to have a different flavor profile in there. Ever since I was little, I've liked hot sauce. My grandfather used to make his own hot sauce, and we would put that on everything.
Put that stuff on everything.
Right? Exactly. So I guess I started young with hot sauce. And in this hot sauce, I am going to put some onions and garlic in there because I like onions and garlic, and onions and garlic go with pretty much everything. Right here, we're making a quick and easy hot sauce because we're gonna cook it. I mentioned earlier that canning it kills the nutritional value in it. Well, so does cooking it, but I want a sauce sooner than later. And if you ferment one, you really have to wait a couple weeks. So we should have some today. All our peppers and onions and garlic in there. Get some stragglers. Pepper holding hand. And now we'll add some salt.
And we love to use Redmond real salt. And if you use the link below, you can get 15% off of their salt products.
Let everything cook together. Okay, I'm gonna entrust this to you. So once it gets cooking, let it cook about 15 minutes. We want to make sure everything is softened up really good.
Do I need to keep stirring?
Stirring?
Do I need to keep stirring? Keep stirring!
Well, every now and then you don't have to do it constantly and let it get good and cooking.
Alright.
Last week there were a ton of cayenne peppers on the plants, so I went ahead and pulled those off and put them in the dehydrator. While Mike's finishing up with that pepper sauce, nice glasses you got there, I'm making something else.
I had to put these on. It's starting to burn a little bit in my eyes and my nose. Well, not that these help my nose at all, but it helps my eyes.
I'm gonna fill it up. And now, in 4 to 6 weeks, we'll have a cayenne tincture.
There's probably people watching this wondering, what is a cayenne tincture?
Well, cayenne has really great anti-inflammatory properties. And when you make a tincture, you just infuse all of those good properties into the alcohol. And then you just take a dropper full once a day, twice a day, to help boost your immune system. But not only it boosts your immune system, but it can soothe sore throats. Cayenne can actually help deter a heart attack. You didn't know?
And it also can help with things like headaches and just a number of other things.
It's great to have cayenne tincture right on hand. And you know what? This is straight from our garden. We know that it's not pesticides sprayed on it and things like that. You can make it at home with cayenne pepper straight from the grocery store. Just buy an organic bottle of cayenne powder, put it in a jar, fill it up with vodka and let it sit, and there you can have your own really cheap way of making a tincture you have right on hand.
Ooh, and we do have a bottle left over right here, but it's almost gone, which is why you needed to make some more.
That's right, because you like to use a whole bunch of it.
Just go, whoop, pull it out.
No, thank you.
You're the one that likes it normally.
Not straight. I normally cut it
You
with
like it
lemon
hot.
juice.
You're normally the one that likes hot stuff. Come on.
No,
Everybody's doing it.
I don't give in to peer pressure, sorry.
She's the one who likes it hot, and then she won't do it.
I'm weird.
Oh yeah, it can definitely open up your nose too. I can't believe the person who likes spicy stuff the most in our family wouldn't take it. Come on, come on.
I'll put this in a cool, dark place, probably in my cabinet, and every day or every other day I'm gonna come by and shake it. And like I said, 6 weeks, we'll have cayenne tincture. Okay, you did a good job watching it cook down. Now we're gonna blend it all up. Okay, let's taste this. What do you think? Is it gonna be really hot? Hot temperature or hot? It's hot.
Did it this time. Try
It's
this.
good.
I like it. And this will be perfect for Taco Tuesday.
I'll add just a little bit of sugar, because there's some bitterness in there that I want to work on straightening out.
So we have a few more days until Taco Tuesday. But that doesn't mean we can't try out this hot sauce today. We got some wings here that Lacie made last night, and let's try some of this on them. Can't wait to try. Yeah. You know what? I still can't believe that you were able to eat those super hot wings years ago, but you wouldn't take the tincture straight. Not getting soft on me, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe in my old age I'm getting soft.
She getting soft. Let's see here.
I'd prefer it on the side, but that's just me.
You are getting soft.
I don't like to get my fingers messy. That's why.
Oh. Let me put some on the side for you. There we go.
Plus, I like to dip the meat in there. I don't want it all over the bones,
I want
too.
it baptized in there.
You go right ahead.
All right, there's yours to the side. Got mine almost baptized.
Here we go.
That's good. That's good. Perfect. And I personally have never made hot sauce before, so that recipe was super quick and easy for a muzzlehead like me. I think anybody can do it. It's not too hot for you, is it? I don't have to fan you.
Listen at him. He thinks he's funny. It is good.
You definitely should give it a try.